So I don't actually like have a question in mind. I just figured I'd get up here and something would come out. A couple of things are going through my mind. I am an aspiring filmmaker, but I'm also about to be a dad for the first time. And my question, I guess, revolves around, is there a way to balance that all out so I'm not like leaving somebody behind? Because I want to follow my truth, but I'm afraid that if I follow my filmmaking dreams, I'm going to neglect my future child or my wife. Or
Can't possibly be. Here's what we really want you to hear, because we understand why you're saying that, because those are excuses that other people have made about things, and you hear them, and so then you wonder. But look at it from this vibrational standpoint, from what you know, and it's the perfect moment in time to have this discussion, given what we've been talking about already. So you intend to be this wonderful influencer for everyone around you, but let's focus upon that, because that's what's on your mind right now. And you also have this intention, this powerful intention to be influential through your filmmaking. And so all of this is in your vortex, and all of it is considered and understood. But this is the thing that we want you to hear. What's in your vortex is naturally becoming, every particle, every subject, every item, if you will, in your vortex is a vibrational, compatible, harmonic component to everything else that's there. In other words, there's nothing that is there that is not a cooperative component.
So because I have the dreams, the ability to fulfill them while being a dad and a parent and a family man, they can coincide together.
Absolutely, in ways that will surprise and delight you. But if there is guardedness about that,
Well, there is sometimes, yeah.
then you don't allow the inspiration that allows it all to flow. But we want you to step back from the physical human details that you are anticipating, the action of filmmaking and the action of parenting. I want you to step back from that.
Kind of a hard thing to do. I mean, I'm just being honest.
We'll just give you a minute to honestly argue for your limitations a little longer.
You're right. No, you're right. You're definitely right.
But we're just asking you, and if you're ever going to do it, this is the atmosphere in which you're likely to do it. We'll help you do it. So life caused you to create this vortex of cooperative components. And those cooperative components, 2 of them, 3 of them that you've mentioned here, family, baby, filmmaking career. So they're already cooperating with each other vibrationally. That's already worked out. So as you are in the receptive mode and receiving the inspirations, then you're a cooperative component and everything just goes along really nicely. As you focus upon being a cooperative component, rather than trying to figure out how and where and when and who, if you allow yourself to be the cooperative component to the components that have already discovered how to be cooperative, this is the thing that we want you to hear. These components have already figured out how to be cooperative. You're the only holdout in this mix.
Yeah, and I definitely recognize that.
And you're holding out because you're doing what so many people do. You want to talk about the manifestation. So we get it. You're humans. Manifestations are important. Manifestations are this not end, but close to the ending. It's further along. When you can see it and hear it and smell it and taste it and touch it, that's when most humans recognize, I've created that. We want you to understand that you've created this, and that you're creating the things that flow along the way. You're creating all of it. What's in the vortex right now are the rendezvous that you'll have with the film industry, the rendezvous you'll have with the money people, the rendezvous that you'll have with the actors and the directors. All of those cooperative components are already being queued up for you. Your relationship with your child is already queued up for you. In other words, it's all there for you to realize, Step 1 is really the creative part of the creative process. The contrast you live, that's when you created all of this that you want. And you say, oh, it doesn't feel like I've created it because I can't see it. I can't hold the baby yet. I don't have the films yet. It doesn't feel like I've created it yet. If you could trust that you've created it, and now you are going to receive what you've created, so you don't need to worry about it because it's created and source is all over it and your inner being is all over it. You just want to get into receptive mode. You just want to feel like opening that cabinet to look for that thing and to find that thing up there that you haven't seen in a while and bring it down so that another person can send you a text so that the universe can prove to you, we see you. We see you. We know what you're about. We'll look for endless opportunities to let you know that you can be or do or have anything.
I mean, so I don't even need to fret about it. Essentially, I just need to get in the receptive mode.
You don't need to fret about it, but if you are fretting about it, it means you're not thinking about it in a way that is productive. Your emotions, like fretting or worrying or anger or hatred, or like love or appreciation or satisfaction, Your emotions are indications of what you're doing vibrationally. So if you're focused in opposition of what you want, you need to fret. If you're focused at someone in opposition of the way your inner being feels about them, then you need to hate, because you can't do anything other than that. Your emotions are the indicator of your blending or not blending with your broader perspectives, knowledge about all of these things. You can have it all. You can have it all. You can have it all. If this time space reality has given you the desire, this time space reality can give you the full realization of all of it, and you don't have to give up one thing for another.
Yeah, that's been the biggest thing that I've struggled with. I don't even like using the word struggle, but I mean, I would say that that's what I've been doing. So I definitely don't want to do that anymore.
Well, that belief keeps people from doing a whole lot of things that they really want to do, and then you know what happens? Because they don't let themselves do some of the things that they really want to do, then the things that they let themselves do, they begin to feel resentful of, because you were the reason that I didn't do these other things that I wanted to do. And so you get nowhere with that. Don't just choose some of it, choose all of it. You have the capacity to do it all, unless you believe that you have to do every little single thing yourself. If you believe that you have to change every diaper and be there for every burp.
Actually, I put a lot of pressure on myself because I do think that I need to do that, but I guess I don't. I think there's balance in all things.
Oh, there's much more important thing for a parent to do, like reflect your joyous place in this world, like align with who you really are, like following who you really are and being the whole of who you are, so that every time you think about this child or look at this child or hold this child, he's like the dog on the walk who wants to stop and be by you. You see what we're getting at? Or you could be a parent who doesn't do that, who stays home, who bees what you think you should be, who doesn't be what you want to be, who bees what you think you should be, and gets all balled up. And then you hold your child and he says, can I go somewhere else? I love you, Daddy, but you're tense.
So by following my bliss, everything else is going to be covered, is essentially what I'm hearing.
This could have been a very short seminar. That's exactly right.
Thank you very much.
Yes.